Hey you all, it's your girl, and I'm back for a sit-down vlog today. I know it's been a minute since I've done one of these, but I'm trying to just get them all in there, you know what I'm saying? Just doing them all back to back or whatever. I really want to discuss and like vent and be open with you guys about what I'm going through currently. So I want to talk to you guys today about my relationship, my marriage, my husband. I want to vent, have a little girl talk. If you ask people, people are always going to tell you this year of marriage is your hardest. That year of marriage was my hardest. This year of marriage is going to be your hardest. If you can make it through that year, you know, whatever number it is that they say, if you can make it through that, you are golden. But living it now personally, I feel like my first year of marriage has been my hardest because it's been my only one I can compare anything to. Like I can compare us being married to not being married, and this where we're at right now has been the most difficult for both me and him. Our 1 year anniversary is in 2 weeks on Thanksgiving. So I'm going to take this time to reflect on what we've been through this past year. Not a whole lot has happened, but our relationship has been tried just by a whole bunch of, I feel like little things, you know what I mean? As of lately, we've been kind of growing apart, and because it's easy, you know, for him to go to work every day and for me to be here with the kids and us to not really talk. And then when we get home, when he gets home, I'm in the kitchen cooking or I'm feeding the kids. So then it's like, hey, you know, and then he's on his way upstairs to shower and change, and that's another 30-minute ordeal. And then by that time, I've fed the kids and I'm either sitting down myself or, you know, I'm helping somebody, helping them do something else, or I'm helping somebody with homework. It's really easy for us to cross paths, live in the same house, and feel like roommates. That's what I explained to him the other night, that I feel like we are. I feel like we're just friends or we're just roommates, because I feel like up until we had this conversation, we weren't even really talking about much. We would briefly talk about our day and things like that. I feel like we've barely been having sex. And I'm a real sexual person. I have a very healthy sexual appetite. And I like to have sex, being pregnant or not, you know what I mean? Your girl has needs. I guess it depends on what you consider regular, okay? I consider regular at least 3 times a week or more, you know what I mean? But at my minimum is like 3 times a week. Anything below that, I'm starting to feel neglected, you know? And we were down to maybe not having sex for a week or two, and then maybe only having sex once. And I know our schedules are crazy, and I know he's tired and I'm tired, and he's working and I'm pregnant and I got the kids, and we have all kinds of things going on. So I do leave room for that and understand that we may not always have time to be intimate, but it's something that's really important to me. We stopped talking as much. There was not a lot of hugging and kissing, and I'm a rubby, touchy-feely type of person, especially being pregnant. And I want to hug and I want to hold and I want to love and I just want to, you know, rub. And that's just, I don't know, it's something about me. Even when I'm not pregnant, I'm that way. Like, especially with my kids, I just want to hold them and pat their little butts and rub their head and kiss them. I mean, it just gives me comfort, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. And so I'm kind of the same way with my man, not baby-wise, like adult-wise, you know what I mean? Like, I want my butt rubbed, I want my belly rubbed, I want my back caressed, you know what I mean? I want to be kissed on my neck, I want, you know what I mean? Just whatever us women like, you know? And I feel like that has all kind of stopped. And so for me, it's difficult because I can't actively enjoy being in a relationship or in a marriage if I'm not getting the things that I feel like I run off of. And so I let it go for a while, and I thought, well, maybe this is just a rough patch. Maybe we're just both busy. We're both tired. We got a lot going on. And I didn't want to seem like I was nagging, because I can do that. I can be like, what the fuck's going on? Like, why aren't you? No, boo-boo. You need to, no. And so I didn't want to put more pressure on him, because I know we were just in the process of, you know, like moving recently and new jobs, and he graduated from college and all kinds of things were going on. So I didn't want to add more pressure to him, because, you know, y'all know men, they clam the fuck up, you know what I mean? And if they feel pressured, they shut down. They're like kids, you know what I mean? And then you can't get anything out of them. You're not going anywhere, at least with my man, okay? I didn't want to make it a big deal at the time, but it was on my mind. And this is something that I feel like we've been dealing with for like at least the past year. I don't want to say he's completely, he's been completely detached or anything for this whole entire year, but I feel like parts of this year have been better than others. Recently, I've just gotten fed up with it, and I have had talks and thoughts with myself and said, you I'm thinking to myself that he looks miserable and I feel miserable. And if we're not going to be happy together, then we don't need to be together. You know what I'm saying? Because if I want to be sexless, loveless, affectionateless, or whatever, I can be by myself. You know, I don't have to have someone. And I know that sounds kind of messed up since we're married and it's supposed to be till death do you part. But I'm also a realist, and I understand that people grow apart, feelings change, things happen. So I'm thinking divorce. I'm thinking separation. I'm thinking I'm preparing myself to separate. And I know that sounds like really extreme, but understand, I was a single mom before I got with hubby, okay? And if I was in a relationship, it was only really brief sometimes, a lot of the times, less than a year. And it was always casual. It was nothing ever serious. So hubby's been my first real relationship in probably forever, and of course, my only marriage. So I'm used to being by myself. I'm used to being let down. I'm used to that feeling. And so when I feel like that, my automatic response and protection for my heart is, well, I'm not going to do this anymore, because I'm going to put my foot down and I'm not going to accept not being provided with what I deserve. As much as I love hubby, I love Chrissy more. You know what I mean? And as much as I love our family, and as much as it would really hurt me to not be with him, I love me more. I love my sanity more. And men will treat you how you allow them to treat you. And that, if nothing else, if having all my kids by their fathers and being in these relationships that I've been over these years, if that has taught me nothing, it has taught me that men will treat you how you allow them to treat you. And so that, I think that's where my mentality comes from with this whole, wait a minute, no, I don't like this. And if I don't like this, I don't have to do this. And I'm not going to allow you to make me feel like this. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I get that from. Long story short, recently I found out that he's been kind of like watching porn after work, before he takes his shower, and handling his business, okay? Like, before he takes a shower, like doing his man thing is what I'm going to call it, all right? I don't know about you ladies. I don't have a problem with that. Doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm not insulted by that. I don't feel like he's cheating on me or anything like that. Quite frankly, I'd rather you do that than to go find somebody else. I was insulted by the principal, and by the principal being, I'm right here. I've been wanting more affection. I've been wanting more time, but instead of giving me what I wanted, you were selfish and thought of just you, because it was quick and easy and convenient. So I had to make sure to let him know that I wasn't mad at the fact that he was doing that. I was mad at the principal, and I feel like my man, for some reason, doesn't understand principles. Like, he just doesn't get that. You know what I mean? He gets things for what they are, and he's like, well, it's not bad. I don't understand why you're mad. It's like, no, it's not bad, because I don't consider it to be bad either. But I don't appreciate you doing that when I'm asking for more from you. You're not focusing on our relationship or me or what I need. You're focusing on you. At first I went in kind of hard, and I was like, if you're not happy with me, if you don't want to be here, then I need you to go. As much as I love you, as much as I love our children, I need you to leave, because I'm not gonna be in that relationship where I sign up at 27 to never have sex, or to have a detached husband that's not gonna be affectionate or loving or caring. As much as I love how hard he works for this family, I still can't let go the relationship side of it. I had to kind of explain it to him, like, if you take away our sex, if you take away our intimacy, because we don't get a lot of alone time or date nights or anything like that, if you take away our cuddles and movie watching nights, if you take away the rubs and the hugs and the kisses and the funny conversations or the deep, inspiring conversations, if you take all of that away, what are we? We are nothing. And that's just my take on it. You guys may feel differently, but that's how I feel, about it. So what are we if we don't have that in our relationship? So I had to break it down for him and let him know that. So I told him, I was like, do you want us to work? Do you want us to be here? Of course, he said yes. And I'm like, okay, well, this is what I need. He's like, I do, I really love you. I love the kids. I want to be here. I got a lot on my plate, and it's not you. I'm still attracted to you, things like that. So I understand, it's normal to fall into these patches, but y'all got to work with a girl. Because I swear I was ready to just be like, okay, well, we're done here. This didn't work out, and I really should have not even went that route at first. Even with him, I went there and he looked at me like I was smoking some illegal substance, okay? He was looking at me like, who are you talking to? Like, I don't have to be here. Like, I can leave right now. Y'all, he was looking at me like I was crazy. But I meant it, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, once I calmed down and got it off my chest, how frustrated I was, I think I just told him, like, you know, I basically just let him know I need more love. Basically, I'm just saying that relationships are a learning curve. And you don't realize until you find your one that how much of a learning curve you have to hit. I'm still learning, y'all. You know what I mean? Your girl is still learning. And I just really guess when I wanted to put it out there and just cleanse it, because I've had some people, you know, post comments and be like, well, he doesn't want to be interacted at all in any of your videos, and I never see him with the kids, and I never see him, you know, do this and do that. And I know I don't have to explain this to y'all. I know everybody who knows, who has a relationship, who has a marriage, and they're a stay-at-home mom, and they have a husband, it's like y'all can go days and not really get a chance to see each other. And I vlog during the day, I vlog while I have time, and this is my time. Right now, it is like 1:30 in the afternoon, the kids are taking a nap. I'm at home. Where's hubby? He's at work. Some people are asking for him to be in, you know, in the videos more, and you know, he's just not interested. I'm open and I'm honest about things, and I'm out here with my life, but not everybody, it's not for everybody. You know, you have to understand that just because this is my life and I'm cool with it, doesn't mean it's him. And he's cool with what I post. He knows about everything that I post and the things that I say and do on here. But that doesn't mean it's okay for him. He's never been in the limelight like that. So he's not used to it. So I don't push him. You know, if he's around and I'm doing a vlog and he's like, I don't want to do anything, then fine. I'm not going to make you. The only video I made him do was that Q&A video, and y'all seen how hard that was, okay? But don't misunderstand that or misinterpret that as in he's not taking care of the kids, or he doesn't help me with the kids, or, you know, things like that. Y'all see me, I do a lot of one-on-one things with them, and sometimes I'm not waiting until 8 o'clock when hubby gets home to want to do something and put it on camera for you guys. You know what I mean? We live life as how it rolls around here, and this is my channel for me and for my kids. And if he wants to pop in every now and then and say, hey, what's up, then he can. But if he doesn't, then y'all just got to accept that. I guess this is sort of a reflection of my 1 year of marriage. We've had a lot of great times during this last year and a lot of difficult times. And like I said, as of recently, we've had some difficult times, but I think we're still strong. I feel like it's not something that we can't get through. And I feel like, you know, we're still really, really good, in a good place. So, and we're getting better. As soon as we had that conversation, it was like, child, what problems? He did a complete 360 right after that. So we'll see. We're working on it. So whether you're married or not, drop me some comments below. Let me know what you guys feel about it. Do you guys, you know, are you guys okay with your husband even watching porn? Do you feel, you know, like that takes away from you or your relationship? Or are you okay with it? And also, how do you feel about, how do you handle issues within your relationship? If it's something like detachment or not having enough time for each other, how do you handle that? Are you like me and like, no, boo-boo, I'm ready to just, this ain't gonna work. Nope. Sorry, I'll be by myself. I'll be single if you're not going to get it together. That's me. Or are you different and more understanding and open and things like that? I don't know. Let me know what you guys feel down below. Tell me a little bit about some of you guys' experiences. Y'all know I love to hear them, okay? And I'll see y'all next vlog.